We're glad to have you join us on our grassroots development program on Lagos Television, Ibile Update. I am Joy Olu. On Ibile Update today. In Ojo local government, the executive chairman, Rasulu Idowu, has commissioned a new legislative building and staff canteen for the use of members of staff. Our correspondent, Omolara Oyewale, was there for Ibile Update. Her report is presented from our studio.
As a government that is driven by the needs of the people, the executive chairman of Ojo local government, Rasulu Idowu, commissioned the newly constructed legislative building and the staff canteen for the use of members of staff. The legislative building will address the insufficiency of office space for the councillors and also create a conducive environment for them to perform their duties, while the staff canteen would create a relaxation space for them to have their meals.
We commissioned this legislative building named in favor of our Excellency Senator Dr. Ibile.
The chairman of the council noted that the completion of this edifice marked a significant milestone in his administration.
I want to appreciate them for the one they have been doing, but this one I want to simply that they should pay their rates and levies appropriately, especially in the areas of radio and television. They should pay this money and pay it appropriately, pay into the coffers of the government, pay it to the designated bank. This is the only thing they can do for us to achieve the desired programs laid down.
As he promised to further intensify efforts towards creating a conducive working environment for staff, which will further boost their productivity.
The legislative arm of Lagos Island local government brought stakeholders together for a public hearing on some proposed bylaws. We have more in this report.
The Lagos Island legislative arm, under the leadership of Akim Ajose, played host to stakeholders in Lagos Island local government during a public hearing on some proposed bills and bylaws that would improve the council in all ramifications. The proposed bills, which contained different rules, regulations, modalities, and various degrees of fines and penalties, covered issues like environmental sanitation, market regulation, trade permits, to mention a few. An in-depth analysis of the bills were given to make it explanatory to the people.
As from the commencement of this bylaw, it shall be an offence to open, build a market within the jurisdiction of this local government without prior approval. It shall be an offence for any vendor or seller of liquor to sell any liquor or any other alcoholic drink to any driver in transit or a rider on motorbike.
The council leader noted that the enactment of these laws would bring sanity to the council area, while urging residents to be law-abiding to avoid sanction when the bylaws are approved and in operation.
We believe the existing bylaws, it has long overdue, and it's called for necessary reviewing. But as a legislator, we can't do it alone without hearing from the people we are representing, their input and contribution.
The vice chairman of the council noted that the proposed bills are aimed at regulating affairs in the council as well as to generate revenue, which would facilitate infrastructural development in the area and improve the standard of living of the people.
We will make sure we do all the necessary things
to make all the law proposed to be implemented.
Stakeholders present lauded this inclusive and comprehensive grassroots governance as it had given the public the opportunity to make their contributions in the proposed bills.
Many people don't want to come to Lagos again because it's very busy. Parking here, left and right. You cannot walk as you like. But I think what we are discussing today, maybe we can make use of it.
Residents are therefore urged to adhere to the new laws when effected, adding that the contraventions would attract stiff fines and penalties.
My advice for them would be to follow the law to the letter, because that is where we can actually get revenue and we can get everything that the government actually wants to actually provide basic amenities that they need for the community to function properly.
Where we maintain law, there will be orderliness in the society and there will be reduction of crime in the society. So in a simple manner, I want to advise that they should comply with the law.
Laws are made in interest of everyone and must be obeyed for peace and orderliness to reign in any society.
Prioritizing the welfare and health of residents, the Executive Chairman of Itire Ikate Local Council Development Area, Ahmed Akpatira, has enrolled residents into the Illera Eco Health Scheme. We have more in this report.
The saying, health is wealth, underscores the importance of a healthy population in building a prosperous nation. In line with this vision, the leadership of Itire Ikate LCDA organized a free healthcare program under the Illera Eco Health Scheme to provide quality healthcare services to the community.
I want to implore them that they should take their health very important, because it is not everywhere they are going to see this kind of benefit. For them to be a beneficiary, we must appreciate our benefactor for coming up with this kind of program. And having said that, I want them to see this as an opportunity for them to utilize this opportunity very well.
We know that health is very, very paramount. And for most people, when they are sick, to go to the hospital becomes a challenge because they don't have finances. And Lagos State came up with the health insurance scheme, which is like a risk pooling. So you don't have to have money to go to the hospital to enjoy services. And that's the essence of the Illera Eco Health Scheme.
The council chairman emphasized that the initiative aims to address the numerous health challenges faced by vulnerable residents within the council area.
I want to congratulate the beneficiary of the scheme, 150 people. 1, 2, 3, 4th edition of such.
Beneficiaries of the program expressed their gratitude to the council and the Lagos State government for this impactful initiative.
I appreciate the chairman of the council, Dr. Ibeju Lekki, for this kind of opportunity. It's a real opportunity. I really appreciate him for this.
I am so happy for what government has tried to do for us. And God will bless them.
This free health scheme is something that is laudable. Some of us do not have the opportunity, but with this, we believe that it will go a long way to assist the people who cannot afford the money to do some surgeries or some health care.
Me, I'm a physically challenged person, and I'm one of the beneficiaries. So my advice to people is that they should go to the hospital I ask them to go. They should take all the benefits from there.
The chairman further encouraged residents to take full advantage of the Illera Eco Health Scheme, highlighting it as evidence of the commitment of both the Lagos State government and the council to improving the well-being and quality of life of the people.
Finally, on Ibile Update today, in Ibeju Lekki local government, Ibile Update captured the second edition of the Chairman's Cup competition organized for youth in the cancer area. We have more in this report.
The 2024 Under-16 Ibeju Lekki Chairman's Cup came to an exciting conclusion after weeks of exhilarating football matches by 16 teams from across Ibeju Lekki local government. The second edition of the competition was made even more interesting with the inclusion of track and field events. Chairman Ibeju Lekki local government, Engineer Sheson stressed that the scope of a tournament was broadened to ensure that no talent is overlooked.
In the last 10 days, we've seen various talents, and clearly I am more than convinced that this local government is endowed with a lot of talents in different sporting events. And so it's what I can say, that it has met our expectations, because our vision really is to identify these young ones, identify their talent, and help nurture them.
Sports enthusiasts at the event, including political representatives and royal fathers, commended Engineer Lowa for initiating and sustaining the tournament.
A lot of the students from Ibeju Lekki axis have benefited from educational programs that were instituted by the chairman. Like last year, he was able to grant scholarship to some students through some programs, mentoring programs.
The cooperation of the youth. So the program, the event went fantastic. The chairman is helping the youth of Ibeju Lekki local government to detect their talent. That is where you can see Victor Osimhen. He started. That's how he started. And at the end of the day, now he's a professional.
This is a way of hunting for the future leader. This is a way for bringing people to the high level. And this is how the Ojo and some other people are produced. And we thank God this kind of thing is happening in this local government.
Ibeju emerged winners of the football tournament, and they were rewarded with a cash prize of 2 million naira. Onidogbo Football Club came second and won a cash prize of 1.5 million naira, while Itire Ikate came third and won a prize of 1 million naira. Winners in the track and field competition also smiled home with various prizes.
That is all we can take on the program today. If you'd like to share information with us, please send an SMS or WhatsApp message to the number on your screen. Join us every day of the week at 8:20 in the morning, 12:15 in the afternoon, and 11 p.m. I am Joy Olu. Many thanks for watching.
Wow.